Where are you right now? Are you in New York?
No, I actually just landed in Jacksonville.
Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, that's right. You're doing a show. When is your show in Orlando?
Orlando show's on Friday. I got Jacksonville tomorrow.
Okay, so we have a short interview with you. I became a fan instantly. I watched
10 minutes. So
we got a very short interview, but I want to play some of your music for the listeners. Okay.
Awesome, man. That sounds great.
Are you okay? Where are you? Are you in the airport right now in Jacksonville?
No, I just got to my hotel, so I'm cool.
Oh, okay,
cool.
okay. Well, first of all, I've been a fan of violin music in the genre that you're playing for a very long time. Do you know the name Jean-Luc Ponty? You probably do, right?
Love Jean-Luc Ponty.
And who's the guy with oh gosh, it's Boyd Tinsley. I'm sure you know Boyd Tinsley, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, and you're right up there with them. You are so good. Okay, so let me show you, Joe. Okay, which one do I have, Robin? I have now my notes because I had to do something else in the meantime while I was waiting for you. Let me see. Let me play a piece of. I think we were going to play a piece of Awaken.
yes.
Okay, so let me just play a piece of this, just a little bit, just to show you.
Okay.
It's an amazing. Is yours an electric violin? Is it electric?
Yeah. So I actually record with an acoustic violin, but for live shows it's electric.
Oh, okay. Here's just a little bit of Awaken. Just so pretty. I'm going to take away time from talking in order to hear the music, but it's just so pretty. Hey, by the way, in the video Get Up and Dance, that guy with the gun, I'm glad you ran away from him. That was horrible. What are you wearing? A zoot suit in that thing? It's a red suit. Are you going to bring back the red? That's going to be a new thing. You're going to bring that back.
With the fedora.
Oh yeah, we want to kind of lend ourselves to that time period and kind of bring the vibe back to that era, man. It had that Mike Jack, Rock My World video feel. We wanted to bring that back.
I want to be there. When I was watching that video, I think I want to be there. Mm-hmm. The music was great, and there was some pretty hot women there.
Yeah, there was. It was a good time on set.
I hope you have it sounds like you're sold out already in Orlando, and you're going to be playing in Jacksonville. So that one is not sold out yet, right? The one in Jacksonville?
There's a few tickets left. There's maybe about 5 or 10 tickets left, but it's almost there, man. It's been a blessing this year on this tour, I tell you, man. Like every city has pretty much been sold out, and it's my first national tour. And it's kind of like with this genre and what I'm doing, you never know who's going to like it because it's so different for a lot of people, but I've been getting amazing responses, man. It's been a blessing.
It is. It's really a beautiful music that you and I love the energy of it in the more energized songs. The little bit we heard right there was kind of more mellow, Robin? Is that what you would say?
Indeed.
Yeah. It's just so nice.
You're very animated in your performance, though. I'll bet when you're on the stage, you're just rocking all over the place.
I lose myself in the moment, the stage is home for me. It's a release. It's therapeutic. So I don't even know where I'm at on stage, to be honest with you. It's just another round.
We have an idea for you. We have an idea. When you're doing a show, ask all the women who are safe to dance with to have a little S on their shirt or something. That woman you dance with in that video is not safe. I would lose her as quick as you got her. Lose that woman. All right. Did you get catapulted into a new realm of your career after what was the TV show America's Got Talent?
Yes.
Absolutely. I was in a group at that point, and I mean it took us to another level. Over the next 4 years, we pretty much became one of the most successful crossover violins at that time. But it was what goes up comes down. That was a different point in my career and a different point in my life where I didn't appreciate my gift and embrace my gift. So when the group disbanded, I lost everything in 2012, and I had to restart my journey as a solo artist. And I learned to have a different and a new appreciation for the art and for my fans and everything, man. It's so different now.
You're making it cool. I mean, violin might be an instrument that a young kid in school shies away from, but you're going to make it cool again, I think.
I mean, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. We'll see where it goes.
What was it for you? Like, did you play violin as a little kid?
Yeah, I started playing violin when I was 8 years old, and I fell in love with it. I got so good at it, by the time I was 10, my teacher said, I want you to audition for Juilliard School of Music. I had no idea it was college. I had no idea.
Wow.
And I made it into a Juilliard at 10. I graduated at 13. And it was
13.
It was yeah, that's crazy looking back at it.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience, man. But I shied away from it. When I was 13, I wanted to do what everyone else was doing, so I put my violin down for a bit, but I came back to it.
What were the other kids doing? You mean guitar or singing? You played mandolin, right? You played mandolin?
Nah. They in school, a lot of kids were playing, recorder and things like that.
Oh,
but it wasn't about instruments. It wasn't really about instruments at that point. I wanted to play basketball, man. I wanted to do what everybody else.
Oh, okay. It wasn't even music. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man.
Recorder. I can't imagine that being a cool instrument.
Imagine it being a hip-hop recorder. That could be a thing. You never know.
It's so pretty. I have a hard time distinguishing something that's hip-hop from I don't even know. I mean, genres are so hard for me to determine anymore. I either like it or I don't.
That's the same here. That's kind of how I feel about politics. Same thing.
You went on to win 2 Emmys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. That was in 2007. We won 2 Emmy Awards. One for Best Art Segment, and we won one for our song "Broken Sorrow" in 2007. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh! Any plans? Will I see you on any of the talk shows on TV? Are you going to be on Jimmy Fallon or anything?
Yeah, I have a segment coming out on the Today Show that's going to kick everything off for my album. The Today Show followed me on tour last year, and they call music video "Get Up and Dance." That's coming out March 4th, Saturday,
Okay.
March 4th. So that's going to kick everything off, man.
It's a great video.
Since your band disbanded, you said in 2012, you went through a bout of depression, and then you had to get out of that to make a comeback.
Absolutely. I lost everything. I went from living in a $1 million condo overlooking Manhattan to being homeless. I was one of those artists, typical story, didn't save anything, didn't think that moment was going to run out. And I had to sleep on the subways for about 3 months and no one knew. And I had to restart my journey. I had to move back to Jamaica, Queens with my mother and start from that point. A lot of people don't know, but I actually stopped playing the violin. I went into real estate. I quit. I didn't care about violin. I didn't care about music anymore.
Really?
So I started selling real estate, yeah. And that was a very short-lived career in real estate. And, I had a come into Jesus moment and just had to think about my purpose and, really taking advantage of being alive, which I feel like a lot of people don't really do. And I said, let me pick up my first love, and I went back to the violin. Yeah,
well,
went back to the violin.
The title "Get Up and Dance" almost says that. I mean, that just the title alone, "Get Up and Dance." It's almost like saying to the world, "Come on, live your life."
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly the inspiration behind the song. With everything that was going on in America last year, everybody, going through what they were going through, I said, I need to release a piece of music that just says, you know what, whatever you're going through, forget about it, get up and dance.
Oh, that is awesome. Gosh, I hope I get to see you soon. So your tour, do I have a website? Let's see, there it is. Is it Dame?
Oh, yeah. DameEsco.com. So the Boundless tour, this is it. Like, these are my last few dates on this tour, finish at the end of January.
Okay.
But I go back on tour for the Heart and Soul tour in May. So I'll be back in Orlando. If you didn't get tickets this time, I'll be back.
I went to New York to see a concert at Radio City Music Hall with my son back in October, and it was a band from Iceland, a trio. And they had this, and the guy played his guitar with a bow. And it had this.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. But they had this vibe or this music that sounded so, oh my gosh, uplifting. And yours does the same thing, except the difference is yours has an energy to it that. Well, theirs had a different energy. I don't want to say anything bad about them because I love them too. They were called, what were they called?
Yeah.
I can't remember. They're from Iceland.
Yeah.
The group. I can't remember.
I got to check it out. That sounds awesome.
Do you, which instrument do you prefer to play the most? The non-electric, the acoustic violin or the electric violin?
I mean, I love them both the same. You know, they have different purposes. They both sound great, you know, so I can't really choose. It's just when I'm in the studio, I have to use acoustic, and when I'm on stage, I have to use electric.
Well, the stage charisma that you have, is that natural, or did somebody coach you for that? I mean, you've got a way of moving that is, I don't know, it's really cool.
You know, I don't rehearse. You know, there's no choreography, there's none of that. You know,
really?
Yeah, it's just I don't even know who that guy is on stage. I look back at some videos that fans post. I'm like, who is that?
Oh my
That's kind of like my Beyonce Sasha Fierce thing. I have no, it's an alter ego. I have no idea who that is. I'm not that cool. I'm really not that cool.
No, you are that cool, Damien. You are that cool. Thank you. I wish we could have spoken longer, but thank you for being on with us for the 10 minutes you were on. Go to Damien's website, DameEsco.com. You will love this guy, Damien Escobar. You're a star. Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you for having me, guys.
That was fun. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The president-elect slamming U.S. intelligence agencies over the leak of an unsubstantiated report that Russia had compromising information about Mr. Trump. Also tweeting, the report is a complete and total fabrication, something incoming White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus also suggested on Fox this morning.
The big accusation here was that a guy who worked